liberty, and justice for all. Now please join me in a moment of silence as you feel led. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may be seated. Time meets the starting lineups for tonight's 4A1 Conference Senior Girls Contest. We'll begin with our visitors, the Prairie Grove Lady Tigers. Senior number 1, Cameron Cash. Senior number 3, Ava Dahl. Sophomore number 5, Hope Kidd. Senior number 22, Lexi Henry. And senior number 24, KK Dreams. That coach from Lake Tigers, Scott Reed, assisted by Jason Thomas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, time to meet the starting five for the Huntsville Eagles. Junior number 3, Maggie Foster. Junior number 14, Alexis Pillow. Sophomore number 20, Maggie Ritchie. Junior number 32, Julie Bennett. And junior number 33, Carly Sire. The head coach of Eagles, Greg McComb, assisted by Macy Brown and Leslie Timmerman.
You are looking live from the AT and Georgia May Smith Activity Center in Huntsville, Arkansas for tonight's beginning of the conference play for the 4A1. Your Lady Tigers against the Huntsville Lady Eagles. I'm Lynn Gregson. With me is Steve Blackiston of Southern Sports Networks. Steven, tonight we start off the conference play, and our Lady Tigers come in with a good solid record at 7-2. The only 2 losses, one being to 7A Rogers, one being last week to it's 3A Lamar, but Lamar is really on fire, and their only loss, I believe, was to Springdale. So they are off, and the Lady Eagles come in, winning the consolation in the Green Forest tournament a couple weeks ago. And, Lady Tigers get the jump ball, but they lose it. They go the opposite way. Kid just a little bit unaware.
Got which basket, yeah.
Yeah. But, Stephen, the Lady Eagles come in at 4-9 on the season. But, you know, when you start conference play, it's all wiped clean.
Certainly is. Last week got to do the championship Saturday for the Green Forest Holiday Tournament as Pillow gets the first basket of the game. Talked with Coach McCone at that tournament. He was looking forward to this particular contest. You know, everybody knows Farmington kind of is what they are, but 2, 3, and 4 to be settled in this league. And Coach McCone was looking at this game just to see what sort of barometer his Lady Eagle team has. As Coach Reed, you know, last year took this team to a regional tournament. Looks to do that again this year.
There is a shot up, no good that time by Nall. Now the Lady Tigers are starting 4 seniors and then a sophomore with Kidd. And there was a great pick and roll play for the first basket by Pillow when the Lady, there it is again, and it's effective. Didn't go in that time as
Dreves out there with the rebound.
Yeah, she's got the rebound. There's Henry, no good. Dreves gets that rebound up, no good. And rebound's going to go into the hands of Ritchie, and back down the floor come the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, Lynn, you know, this is the first game we've done since pretty much the beginning of the season for the Lady Tigers and Men's Tigers basketball team. As another miss for Huntsville. What I was going to say is that first game did with Ryan, it was interesting to see KK Dreves was coming off the bench in that game, was really complimentary of her game. Looks like, you know, as the game was going along, she was sort of figuring out how to play that post position, and it's interesting to see that first game of conference play, she's into that starting lineup, and I think she can be key to how this offense runs on this end of the floor for Prairie Grove. Kind of fills that Kinley Elder role from a year ago.
There's Cash, goes up, shot. She's going to be fouled there by Ritchie. And are they going to call that on the floor? They called it on the floor?
Yeah, it looks like they got her on the floor for that one. That's
wow, I'm a little surprised by that.
2 on Alexis Pillow.
And there's Dreves. She gets the inbound pass. Dreves knocks it down, and we're all tied up at 2.
Yeah, and I think Dreves, listed at 5'10" on the roster. Taller than pretty much everybody on the roster for Huntsville. So it's going to be interesting if they attack that mismatch.
And I'm sorry, it was Kidd that kicked that. Going to get a walk there on Henry. That was a pretty long 3 that Ritchie just launched for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, well, so coming from Green Forest a week ago at that tournament, that's something that you're going to see a lot of the Lady Eagles do. Maggie Foster with the basketball now for the Lady Eagles. She knocked down a couple of threes in the second half of their consolation championship game. So they like to shoot the 3, the Eagles.
That shot's up. Oh, I'm surprised. No call. And here comes Henry down the floor. Henry with a nice dribble. And no foul called. They're going to let him play. And down with the rebound comes Pillow. I can tell you, Pillow was not sleeping. Oh, wow. Nice. They're letting them play right now,
Yeah, a little
Steven.
physical basketball. It's something I noticed a week ago in Huntsville's game against Berryville and their second-round game against Kingston. They struggle with the full court pressure. I'll be interested to see if Coach Reed cranks that up as the game goes along, as the Lady Eagles really struggle when they put a full court press on getting it up the court.
Well, the one issue that Prairie Grove's going to have with any kind of full court press is they don't have a lot of bench. They've got 10 girls on the that's what they have. They have 10 girls. And there's a 3-pointer from the corner. Got it. Nice shot that time, number 21, Brooklyn McCartney. And she gives the Lady Eagles a 5-2 lead. 4:45 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Tigers, Lady Eagles just underway.
Good to see Cameron Cash back in the lineup. I know when we started the season for broadcasting, Cameron was out with an injury, but good to see her return to see if she can be that second sort of scoring option behind Lexi Henry.
I'll tell you what I've seen tonight. There's another 3. That one's going to be short. Cash going to come down with that rebound. Cash not afraid to throw that 3 up. She did a while ago, but I think Dreves is also going to be an offensive option. There's Kidd for 3. Bottom! Hey, there we go. And a quick timeout by Coach McCombs. Let's take it with them with 4:10 to go in the first quarter. We're all tied up at 5. Back after this.
Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon.
Okay, we're back with you. It's 4:10 to go here first quarter. That's a pretty quick timeout by the Huntsville coach McCombs, but 5-all as we're halfway through the first quarter now.
And if you remember back to last season, these are 2 teams that split. Last year, Huntsville came to Prairie Grove first, kind of in a lot of ways got that upset victory.
And you're right about that. That really affected us in our – oh, boy, you took an extra step. But that one's going to roll in for Seiler. If you remember, that kind of cost us seeding in the
at the end of the year.
At the end of the year.
That ended up being the difference from that 3 to that 4 line.
Shot on the way, no good. That was that time for Lady Tigers. Bella Barnes, a junior.
Talking with Coach McComb, last week at the holiday tournament. He viewed Prairie Grove, Gravette, and Gentry kind of as those 3 teams in that next category, that next tier behind Farmington this season. And their goal, from talking with him, kind of break into that top 3, see how they compare with those top 3. And I'm sure at the other side of the coin, Prairie Grove wants to get that 2 seed, be able to play on that second to last day of the conference tournament this year, which will be in Gravette, to really kind of lock in that regional berth automatically.
Well, hey, it's going to be a good measure, and here's Cash. Yeah, Coach McCone has been around here for a bit.
He certainly has.
Cash knocks them both down, and so Cameron Cash gets her first buckets, and they are free throws. First free throws of the game. Now, I don't know if you guys talked about this in the beginning of the year, but the high school basketball in Arkansas now with the fouls, it's 5 fouls in a quarter, and once you hit that 5th foul, it's 2 shots. Yeah, there's no more 1-and-1.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get an offensive foul on the Eagles. So, yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. Almost on cue, one more foul from Huntsville in the next 2:30, going to put Tigers at the charity stripe for the rest of period number 1.
Well, I think what you're going to see because of this, you're going to see the games go by much faster, particularly on the back end, because you're not going to – 5 fouls in a quarter is a lot.
Yeah. Well,
now, go ahead.
I was going to say, and that was one of the things Jared and I Jared Henry, who I do the holiday tournament with, was talking about. Saying, used to you had that 1-and-1. That was kind of the challenge for these teams that were trailing. You get the opposition to the line for the 1-and-1, gives you that opportunity to get back in the game faster. But 2 shots with the clock not running, I think kind of eliminates that. And to your point, wants to speed up the games a little bit.
You talked about a press. It looks like the Lady Tigers going to do a little bit of that now. And into the game, number 21 for Prairie Grove is Bree Chambliss. And they get through it pretty easily. They don't really put too much of an attack there. 9-7, Lady Eagles ahead of the Lady Tigers. Henry sat on the bench most of this quarter. Not sure she's not feeling well. And also, Drevis is also taking a break. Wow, nice back cut and a nicely executed that time by McCartney. And it is now the Lady Eagles 11, Lady Tigers 7. No call. Let's see what they're going to do. Wow. No call as Kidd just takes it, drives, doesn't get anything. And Coach Reed, I think that's
wants an explanation.
Yeah, he does. I think I'm always careful not to call refs by name, but I believe that ref, if I'm not mistaken, back in the day played at Farmington, was a really good basketball player. Good quarterback in football as well. Almost stolen there by Nall. Down to 8 seconds on the shot clock. That's another new thing this year is the shot clock. That's going to add another element. There's a long 3. She got it.
That's Seiler knocking it down again.
Seiler now with 7 points in the game, and she's doubled up the Lady Tigers now, down 14-7. Lady Tigers need to get some points. Stolen, and now they can take the last. Well, no, they can take the last shot.
Yeah, Emmett with the steal.
And stolen.
Kid in some trouble. Gonna need some help.
She is, but she got out of it. Now the Lady Tigers can take the last shot and need to be smart here. Down to 8 seconds. Well, long 3, no good. She gets a rebound.
Yeah, Kid gonna have another chance. Gonna have to get the shot off though.
Should have been a foul, no call. Well, that's going to do it. After 1 quarter play, it's the Lady Eagles 14, Lady Tigers 7. We'll take a break. You're watching Tiger Basketball on the Southern Sports Network.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
All right, we're back with you. Lady Tigers off to a slow start, trailing 14-7.
I was just thinking about this in the commercial, Lynn, as we get ready for that second quarter. Last time, obviously you weren't here for basketball a year ago. You were out of the area, I believe, as it's a rescheduled game on a Saturday. But if memory serves, I think the last time Lexi Henry in this building went for 28 against Huntsville in the Smith Center. She sat the entire first quarter. She's back out now for the second 8 minutes. See if she gets rolling.
I think she sat down with about 6 minutes to go, so she played the first couple, but she's at, almost stolen. No, did not steal it. And now, they're moving the ball around really well. Gets a nice clean shot. Going to get over the back there, so that's going to be 21.
McCartney. It's 2 for her off the bench.
Lady Tigers really need to get into some scoring. They've had to work hard for the shots they've gotten. And matter of fact, 2 of the points came from the free throw line.
Yeah, I think the best way to describe it is, an old-fashioned manual gearbox on a car, trying to just pop it into a gear. It's sort of been starts and fits through the first 8 minutes to see if the second are any better.
Cash with the ball. She gives it up to Kidd. Kidd driving. Kicks it out, shot away from Chambliss. Got it! That's a nice little, probably about an 8-foot jumper there. Boy, it's nice to get those you don't see those as much. You either see a layup or a 3 these days. You don't see that mid-range very often.
A good job from Chambliss to contribute off the bench.
Well, I like the way the Lady Eagles move the ball around. I mean, just watch the way they do it. They always make maybe that extra. There's a long 3. But boy, and they're getting the rebounds right now. And you can't keep giving a team that many chances because that's what's going to happen.
Emmett knocks it down. She's another dangerous one. From what I was told, kind of in the scouting report for the Green Forest tournament, Emmett is kind of the leading scorer, can get hot. At times, she's going to be who that offense will run through, and she has 3 points so far tonight with that first basket.
There's Henry, tips it to the basket, and you're right. What's surprising is that we're just not making the baskets, and really Henry, who is our leading scorer, averaging almost 22 a game, is we're over, about 10 minutes into this, and still no points. And this is right now, I think the key to the game is the second and third chances that Huntsville's getting right now. Got to get those boards. Another 3-pointer. This one's off the mark. And Coach Reed's going to take a 30. We'll stay with it this time, Stephen. And, I was just saying that it seems like, they're getting second and third chances. Makes it difficult because when you're getting second, third chances, they're going to get one of them. And then they pop that 3, and they're up to an 8-point lead, which is their largest in the game so far.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments Coach Reed makes out of this timeout. Right now, the 5 on the floor, relatively the smaller lineup. I think tallest player out there probably going to be Lexi Henry, listed at 5'10" on the roster.
But she doesn't play inside typically. She's typically on the.
She's a guard.
Yeah, and so.
And that's, I think, with you have Dreves and you have Barnes, the 2 bigs for Prairie Grove. On the bench at the moment, you kind of have to figure out how you're going to get rebounds down low, and you're averaging, 5'6", 5'6", 5'4", the other positions on the floor for the Tigers at the moment.
Got Cash at 5'8". Now Cash plays longer than 5'8". Oh, and Lady Tigers throw away that opportunity. Coach Reed not happy with that play that time. I can hear from over here. That's exactly what I told you. Yeah, that's what I told you not to do. Here's an open 3, and she got another one.
Yep, Emmett starting to heat up.
And Emmett now with 6. She's got 2 threes. The leading scorer right now is still Seiler. She's got 7, but it's 20-9. And I'm really surprised by this score.
The Tigers are going to just have to figure out some baskets.
And now Henry, turn, looking, shot on the way, gets fouled. Boy, we could have used a and one for that, but didn't get it.
Yeah, I mean, you take the 2 free throws either way, get a scoring opportunity. You put a foul on Emmett, who so far has lit it up with a couple of threes.
And Henry makes the first one.
I wanted to mention this. I learned this last week. Morgan Limson, 30 in white for the Eagles. She's down in the low block nearest to us. I was told out all of last year with a knee injury, was able to return this year, and when she was playing her junior season was one of the more featured scorers for this team. So it's interesting to see her reintegrate for Huntsville, see what her game is tonight.
There's Henry, she gives it up. There's Kidd, up and in. And just like that, the Lady Tigers have now closed that lead down to 7. They were down by 11. And now you want to try to keep this momentum going. And Cash gets that steal. And, wow, we got lucky there. And an easy he had a chance for the easy basket. There's Henry, no good. Boy, we had Kidd right there, just unable to convert.
I think, Lynn, what you're seeing the last couple trips down the floor, both defensive and offensively, Prairie Grove starting to get comfortable finally in this game halfway through the second quarter.
I think that the speed in which they're playing. Yeah.
That's an easy one.
Yeah. I don't know, to be honest, if her legs actually, or feet actually left, but it looked bad.
Yeah, it looked bad enough to blow the whistle.
I don't know if her toes came up or not.
On the official side, it did, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. Coach Reed playing a lot of girls tonight.
Yeah, maybe it's still, it is relatively early in the season. Maybe still trying to figure out what you have in certain situations.
And he may also know that if this game's going to come down to the end, he's got to have some
legs left.
Legs left at the end. Coming into the game is number 35 for the Lady Tigers, Ivy Sparkman, a 5'5" sophomore. And also coming back into the game is KK Dreves. Lady Tigers have 6 on the floor.
Yeah, that's
and
one
now,
way to maybe get an advantage.
Yeah. And so now they line up. On the floor is Cash, Henry, Sparkman, Dreves, and Nall. And here comes Cash. Pulls up shot. No good. And the rebound goes to the Lady Eagles.
That's Foster grabbing the board.
Thought the Lady Tigers getting a chance to put that thing down to 5. I think the Lady Tigers have also stretched that defense out a little bit too. Yeah, I thought I saw a walk before the second walk.
That's more of a walk than the first one.
Yeah.
But for Prairie Grove, this 3-game stretch is going to be really interesting. You have Huntsville tonight on the road, never an easy place to start a season. Then you get Gentry, who are one of the 4 best teams in the conference, on Tuesday night at home, which we'll have that game. And then you go on Thursday night to your hated rivals in Farmington, your first 3 games.
That's a strong word.
Accurate. It's like Huntsville getting ready to bring Pillow back into the game.
And the Lady Tigers really need a basket here. Getting this thing down to 5. Like to go in, in that low single digits if you're down at all. There's a 3-pointer from Nall. Bottom! Hey, there we go.
That'll do.
And now we're down by 4 as we approach the 3-minute mark of the first half. I think what I'm seeing differently, there's a nice play. And that one goes in.
That's Siler. That's what they started the game with. Huntsville going back to the bread and butter.
Well, what I really like, what I was going to say is I felt like the defense has stepped it up as much as the offense since I'd say about 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. Got Cash down low. Cash turn, shot, got it. Nice job. Another mid-range shot for the Lady Tigers. 22-18 now. As we approach 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Oh, another stop. No way! 2 shots!
Wow. That's not a great call.
Wow.
I don't know how you can call a shooting foul when the ball is down at your waist.
It was a foul. A 2-shot foul? I don't think so. Good grief. Makes 1 or 2, and there's that lack, the not giving them another chance.
Yeah, it seems like every loose ball rebound's gone to the team in white and maroon tonight.
Who shot that last free throw, by the way?
That was going to be Pillow. 1 or 2 at the line.
See, that was more of a 2-shot foul than the last one.
We do have to be a little careful how loud we are on the Huntsville side.
yeah, I'm getting it from one of their guys here, but I mean, I'll give him the foul, but I'm not going to tell you it's a 2-shot foul. That's for sure.
Definitely some proud basketball fans in Huntsville. Looking around at the wall-to-wall trophy cases here, definitely more a basketball school in recent memory. Able to get this beautiful facility built.
Yeah, why didn't you set us up on the other side? You got to check that out next time.
Yeah, well, ifs and buts.
Oh, man. Cash, about a 16-footer. She got it. Cash, I really like the way she stops, pops, shot. Really
Decisive.
nicely done. Yep. Cash is now.
Oh, didn't pump the shot clock back up.
You know what? We'll give them that. It's new.
Yeah, it's the second game.
Yeah. No, it wasn't last year, was it? Was it?
Yes, because the first game it went off and everybody was like,
oh, yeah, you're right.
What happened? I will say what's interesting about that shot clock, talking with Coach McCone at the Green Forest Holiday Tournament. They go to Missouri for a Christmas tournament here in a couple of weeks. They don't have a shot clock in Missouri. So it'll be interesting to see, for these schools in Arkansas that go out of state, particularly to Missouri, and I believe Oklahoma doesn't have it either, that adjustment to having all the time you want.
Yeah. And we had that for years.
Mm-hmm.
No,
that's
we got
a
to walk. So a nice job. The Lady Tigers were down 20-9. They've outscored the Lady Eagles 11-3 since then. And a chance here to either go down by 1 or tie.
Right, yeah. Well, and that's what I had mentioned at the beginning of this quarter. Prairie Grove just didn't look comfortable. Didn't look like they were clicking yet offensively. And I think Coach Reed's done a great job settle everyone down in this game. It's come to them and just play Prairie Grove Tiger basketball.
Well, I think that the biggest thing that I have seen is the shots, the selection has been a little better. Cash, she's hit a couple of nice mid-range shot.
And I think that's what you're going to need out of Prairie Grove on nights where, Lexi Henry so far has not had her shot. We know that she'll get her buckets as the game goes along. But it's good to have that second option, that second lady to be able to step up.
And here's Nall going up, shot. We'll get a 2-shot foul there.
I don't know. I'll say that might have been maybe a makeup call for the other one.
Yeah,
that looked like a lot of ball.
I won't disagree.
But you won't turn it away either.
No, definitely. 59.7 seconds to go here in the first half. And
within a score now.
No, 23-21. Got it.
Don't look now.
It's all down to, and with only 1 foul in the quarter, you can be pretty aggressive here on defense.
Yeah, the Tigers played really clean through 2 quarters. I think they have 2 fouls for the game, I believe.
I think you're right.
Whereas Huntsville, they got some crooked numbers besides some names with fouls.
They've got at least 7, and there's a rebound by Dreves. And, boy, she may have got away with an extra step there. We're down to, well, they didn't reset the shot clock, so they just took it off. Actually, there should have been about a 2-second differential, but they messed that up.
Yeah, that's if you're wondering home why the official was slapping the top of his head. It's not because he's losing his mind. That's just the signal. Oh, if Dreves was looking for the ball, she could have picked that off, but Naw gets it anyway.
And there's Henry, lays it up, lays it in. The Lady Tigers, with 10 seconds left to go in the first half, take the lead 24-23. Don't foul here.
Almost did.
Almost. Wow. After being down 20-9, Stephen, the Lady Tigers go on a 15-3 run and take a 1-point lead in the half, leading 24-23.
You know, and I think the big thing is you look at both these teams headed to the locker room. Prairie Grove running back to the locker room. Huntsville just kind of a jog back. It's a momentum thing. It's a mentality thing. I think all of this game is now just pivoted, put on the black and gold sideline, and they feel good. They feel confident. That's a dangerous thing to do with this team that, you know, we know how good they were a year ago and how good they might be this year as well.
Well, we're at got about 9 minutes here before we start the second half. As far as the scoring for the Lady Tigers, Cash has 6, Ava Nall has 5, Hope Kidd has 3. Bree Chambliss come off the bench, she got a couple. Lexi Henry got her first field goal right there at the end. She's got 4, and Drees with 2. Well, that's going to do it for the first half. We'll take a break. We'll see you in about 9 minutes.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Rustonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon.
Is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Rustonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Located in downtown Prairie Grove, Prairie Grove Auto and Farm Supply has been serving the community since 1983. They carry a large selection of inventory to keep your automobiles and farm equipment running smoothly year after year. As a local, family-owned auto parts store, they are thankful to this community for 40 great years and look forward to serving you for 40 more. Go Tigers!
The mission statement of Prairie Grove Christian Church is to love God,
love others, serve others.
And part of the way our church serves the community is through children's programming where they get great biblical instruction in a really fun environment. Part of that is kindergarten through 5th grade. Luke's been involved in our Quest program on Wednesday nights for a while. And Bella is a part of our junior high program as well. Both of these are going to be meeting on Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30. We also have high school 2240 that will meet in the station on Wednesday nights from 7 to 8:30.
Once you've settled in, we encourage you to attend our First Step class so you can learn a little bit about what we believe and who we are.
Come visit us and be part of our women's groups, men's groups, other small groups that we have, and find your tribe.
Please join us for one of our Sunday morning services at 9 or 10:30. My name is Michaela.
All right, we're back with you. About 40 seconds here before we start the second half. Steven, your thoughts on the first half here in this opening conference contest?
Yeah, I think it's been a story of 2 quarters. I think the Prairie Grove team that finished quarter number 2 and the team that started quarter number 1, completely different. I think Prairie Grove has finally sort of come to life. And they're going to start, I believe, with the basketball to start this second half. Body language was good going into the halftime locker room. You compare, just to see what your eyes see. Huntsville, kind of meandered in there. Prairie Grove went in there with an intent and a purpose. I think that out of this break, I think Prairie Grove going to make it an effort to get Lexi Henry rolling, and really try to put this one to bed in this third.
Well, that's what's interesting to see is here we are, we're at halftime. Henry with just 4 points, and we got a 1-point lead. That's actually a pretty good sign.
Yeah.
Now give the Lady Eagles credit for holding her in check, but now the Lady Tigers with an opportunity to kind of get a lead going here. I love the way in which they finished, to be down 11 points in that quarter, and then came back to take the lead. That's a pretty impressive end to the first half.
Yeah, we'll see what both sides adjust to. Everybody's had 8 minutes to kind of catch their breath, but I think this should be an exciting one, just to sort of see how both sides feel each other out in these first couple of minutes of quarter 3.
Well, Henry goes baseline shot on the way, overshot, and the rebound goes into the hands of Richie.
Oh boy,
whoever's doing the 35-second clock is struggling tonight.
Yeah, they had some issue with that in Green Forest as well. Getting it to reset. I'd like to take pride that Prairie Grove, to my knowledge, 35-second clock never been an issue. Now watch on Tuesday.
Yeah, they probably hit us crazy.
But let's see what Prairie Grove does this first defensive possession. Like you mentioned, Lynn, the score was 20-9 at one point. Then from that moment on, Huntsville only scored 3 more points in the second quarter. See if you can have another quarter like that, win the rebounds, win the defensive battle. Can't allow open 3-point shooters like this, though.
Wow, wide open 3, and that's Richie, a sophomore, and she gives the Lady Eagles a 2-point lead.
That's a tough one to give up out of the halftime break. And Henry going to get the tough one to fall on the low block, tie us back up.
We're ball tied up at 26.
Deep 3. Wow. Jinx.
Wow, I'm telling you, that was a long 3, and that's the second one from Richie. She's hit 2 in a row now.
I believe Constellation Championship game, I have to go back check the tape. She was technically the leading scorer for the Eagles, got hot from 3 in the second half. We'll see if that streak continues. I'm sure Coach Reed going to make that adjustment pretty quick to shut the sophomore down.
Kidd with the ball, back over to Nall. Down to 6 seconds. And it's going to be a jump ball. That'll go. Actually, that's not a bad turnover in the sense that you were going to turn the ball over anyway because you're down on the clock, and now you get a jump ball, so they lose that possession arrow.
And that arrow comes back to you, and it forces them to have to run an inbounds play, and obviously it didn't press this situation, but does force them to have to get it in, get the exchange.
Now the Eagles have gotten hot as Seiler gets another basket. She's now got 11 in the game.
Yeah, it's an 8-2 run right now.
And just like that, the Lady Tigers are down by 5.
But as we've seen, Prairie Grove definitely not out.
Cash, bottom.
I think it's just going to be a Cameron Cash game tonight. It has 9 points to lead all Prairie Grove scores. She's had the hot hand, might feed her more.
Wow, and Cash. Oh, they're going to get a foul there that time on Richie.
Yeah, Richie, one of 4 sophomores that'll see some minutes for the Eagles.
The Eagles are young. You know, Coach McCone's got, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he started a senior.
No, he did not. And I was at the break talking with Jared Henry, who we'll have on later to break down the boys' game. That's something he mentioned. His daughter's one of those sophomores. And coming up through the ranks, this was the group, that sophomore class was kind of the group that overachieved, thought they might have something special. So it'd be interesting to see Huntsville, you know, next year and the year after, where they stack up in the 4A1.
Smart job that time by Nall. Once the Lady Eagle touched it, she just, you know, didn't go after it, because a lot of times we make that mistake, which is smart to be aggressive. But that time, she was wise to let it go. Lady Tigers down by 2, 29-31. They trail as we approach about the halfway point of the third quarter. Henry for 3, no good, and off the rim, goes out of bounds. Henry a little cold tonight.
I think it just might be the Madison County altitude. Hadn't been able to sight it in yet.
Wow, long pass down the floor, and they get it down there quickly. The one thing I think Prairie Grove can be, there's a shot on the way, no good. Rebound, wow, we almost lost it. 2 of our own girls fighting over it. Henry with the ball.
She's going to be playing some college basketball after the end of this season.
Recently signed with Northeastern, right?
Northeastern State over in Tahlequah, Oklahoma.
And she misses that shot, and thought Drees was going to get the and one, but she is going to go to the line with a chance to tie it up.
And that's the thing I think throughout the season I'd like to see more out of KK. Be that physical body down low. That was, you know, what Kinley Elder basically after, you know, she became the Colors Day queen, the rest of that season became that physical presence to clean up the boards, put it back up and in, and I think KK can do that.
I just noticed something. She changed shoes at halftime.
Huh. Maybe it's the shoes.
Because in the first half I was noticing that the Lady Tigers had these light yellow shoes, and I said, "Joe, she doesn't have the same as everyone else," but she changed them at halftime. I didn't make any comment on it earlier.
Yeah, thought nothing of it, right?
Yeah, but if anybody watches this back, they'll be able to see it.
Yeah, give her 4 tonight. But yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see how Lexi's career pans out at NSU. Of course, not going to be too far away from Prairie Grove, so going to be able to visit and
off
see.
The mark, but goes right into the hands of McCartney. And a new 35-second clock for the boy. Look at that aggressive defense that time. I like it. And I think that's something that the Lady. Oh, that was a walk. No call. Come on, Cash, get it. Drees, shot, and
boom.
Good. Drees now with 6 points in the game. And it's 33-31. Back to a 2-point lead for the Lady Tigers. 2.5 to go here in the third. Drees playing very aggressive here. Wow, look at that. There's some. I think there's some smack talking maybe even going on down there.
I like it.
3-pointer on the way, no good, and Nall with the rebound.
You know what, Len, we have not seen in this third quarter that we saw in the first 2?
Those second and third chances.
Yep. Prairie Grove's had enough of that.
I think I've seen a couple, but it's not happened the last couple times down, that's for sure. Kid thought about the 3. Gives it up to Henry. Henry drives the lane, takes it up, and nice move.
Boom.
And now I think that's the largest lead of the game for the Lady Tigers. Well, we just gained it.
Nobody did. Well, you remember when we were here for the volleyball tournament? They didn't give us the point. That's the makeup.
Yeah, it should be 35-31, not 39. Now we'll
see if they catch it.
Let's see if they catch. Somebody ought to catch it. I will tell you, if I was announcing for Huntsville, I'd be making a beeline saying, "Steven, take over."
Yeah, you know, they're not going to say anything about it. So, I mean, hey, we'll take the free points.
I think.
Oh, here they come, yeah. It would be the Farmington guy, wouldn't it? No.
Yeah, it is. But I think it's right.
Yeah, it's just in jest, but
yeah.
This is, I think the level that we expect Prairie Grove to play at in this second half into that second quarter.
Somebody's trying to tell them.
Yeah, it's relayed down. Yeah, they're looking at it. Soon they're going to call a roll.
Yeah, they need to correct it. I mean,
yeah,
not my job.
I might send McKay down here in a second.
They're going to hold up here. They're going to get this right.
No, I don't. There we go. It's fixed. It's fixed.
All right,
we're good. We're good. Everybody breathe.
And it's right.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I mean, we were getting the benefit there of of visiting cooking.
Yes, that's unusual. Speaking of cooking, went to Granny's Kitchen, I heard earlier today.
Yeah, I've given her some free advertisement here. It was good. I had the catfish, hush puppies.
And that's living right. Big fan of their meatloaf.
Long three, off the mark. There's that second chance rebound that time. But now right back, nice defense. That was a good defense there by Dreves. Here comes Henry, pull up, shot on the way, no good. Rebound goes into the hands of the Lady Eagles. And with that rebound was Pillow.
I like the reckless abandon that Dreves starting to play with in this third quarter, being a lot more physical to some of her marks on the defensive end.
Now we're going to get that jump ball.
So I guess it's a net push. Dreves will come out. Bella back into the game.
While we've got a minute here, is this whole transfer portal thing just becoming ridiculous in college football?
Yes. Why?
Well, didn't Will Rogers in Mississippi State, didn't he just transfer there from somewhere else?
Yes.
He's transferring to Washington now. These guys.
Man, Washington and Oregon, they just like their SEC quarterbacks. What can you say? The rumor is.
Where was he originally? Rogers.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, where was he? I want to say Kentucky? No, that's Will Levis. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Maybe he wasn't.
I don't know. I believe maybe A&M.
Look at Bella Barnes trying to make a move there. Didn't quite get any whistle, and we're down. No shot clock now, and we're down 35. Or we're up 35-31. 20 seconds to go. I imagine the Lady Eagles going to try to take this last shot.
Well,
ooh, man, she should have taken that on. Probably would have got a foul out of that. And now Henry's got enough time to get a shot off.
And she's the one you want with the basketball.
She gives it up. And right at the buzzer, she gives it up to Nall. No, I'm sorry, that was Kidd.
Yep, Hope got the last one, give her 7 for the game. And the Tigers trying to leave the station for the final 8 minutes.
They lead at 37-31. One more quarter to go. We'll be back after this. We almost got up to our 38.
My name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
All right, we're back with you, and I'm going to apologize. I'm sure that all of Will Rogers' family is watching. No, but seriously, I guess he's only been at state, so I'll give him a little forgiveness there if he's only making one transfer.
Man,
but there are a lot of guys out there that are transferring every year. And some guys are starting.
Yeah.
You know, the Ohio State quarterback started. I think Oklahoma's quarterback that started their transfer. And it's just really kind of an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, a conversation we had with a mutual friend, Zach Arns, earlier today. One of the things that he's heard from some of the people he knows in the industry is like they're just not going after high school kids anymore. It's just purely transfer portal players. You have film. You know what to expect out of these kids.
Nice take that time by Henry. not able to convert.
Tigers, though, going to get another opportunity. One of the few, I think, second chance opportunities they've had.
Yeah, we haven't had a lot of those tonight, which means we've had to make the most of our first opportunities.
And scoreboard would reflect that has been a positive stat.
37-31. We went up by 1 at half, so we increased it. There, old Nall for three. No good. Can we get a third chance? Yes. And Chambliss gets it up and in. Now an 8-point lead, 39-31. So Chambliss gets it. Oh, be careful.
Yeah, she thought about it.
But see, here's the thing. Prairie Grove in no foul trouble whatsoever. If it were to get close, could be very aggressive defensively. And whatever we've done defensively, it's been I think we stretched out the defense a little bit because they're not getting a lot of those open threes.
Yeah, it's a lot deeper closeouts. I'm noticing you're seeing Tigers get right up against the cylinder of the defender.
That was a long three, and that was by number 3, Maggie Foster. That's a little bit. That's
You're taking that one from St. Paul.
That's Curry. I mean, that's Curry range.
And see, in this situation also, you have an 8-point lead. You don't have to be in a hurry anymore for the rest of this quarter.
And there's Henry. And Henry.
First Tiger to double figures.
She's into double digits now. And like we said earlier, the fact that she was only at 4 at half was a good sign because she hadn't heated up yet.
Correct. Yeah, and you blink and all of a sudden it's a 10-point advantage for Prairie Grove. If you look at just the first quarter of this game, you would never have believed Prairie Grove would have a chance of even being in the game, let alone being up double figures.
When it was 29, I wasn't sure where we're going to go. And then, once we closed it down to I think it was 20-15 or something like that. I think we hit a 3, and we went 20. There's a long 3 that time, and that was a timely 3 for the Lady Eagles as Pillow gets the 3, and it's 41-34. Now, Lady Tigers do not need to rest on their laurels here. They need to keep attacking, keep scoring. And Henry with the ball.
I think that play originally designed for Kidd, but when you have somebody averaging 22, you get it to her.
Henry's going to go to the line. I don't know that I like the change in the
foul rule.
And the only reason I say that is because when you're down and you need to, it's a little harder.
Counter argument to that, I'd say, is play better.
Yeah. Cash coming back into the game. Lady Tigers up by 9 as we approach 5 minutes to go. There's a 3 short. Rebound goes into the hands. I believe that is going to be Nall.
Yeah, Nall comfortable to bring it coast to coast.
Oh, they're going to get for a walk. Yeah.
Once you pick a pivot foot, you can't change.
Well, we're under 5 now. Oh, that was an elbow to the face.
Nall staying tough, though.
Oh, she is hanging in there tough. Not like anybody just flopping around like we see often in the NBA.
And they're playing physical.
Should be a foul and 1. There we go. And Henry comes to life here. And she's now got 12 with a chance for 13.
Yeah, Henry's starting to get warm, and I think she's decided she's had enough. Going to close this game out on her own.
And the Lady Tigers are 11 for 11 from the free throw line tonight. That's a great stat to have.
It's always good when you make the free ones.
11 for 11, though. That's impressive. And I think the Lady Eagles have only tried 2 free throws tonight, which is a big difference.
Yeah, that's been the thing. When you shoot a lot of threes like Huntsville has been doing, you don't get a lot of drive opportunities. to pick up those fouls against your team, against your opposition, and that's been evident through. And you look at the scoreboard, and I think only 1 or 2 fouls have been committed for the game from Prairie Grove.
I think what you're going to see here from Prairie Grove, I think that's why Coach Reed took the timeout. You're down to 4 minutes. You can burn 35 seconds on every possession. My guess is, he said, if they're not out there on you, don't go attack yet. You go ahead, burn some
Just
clock.
run it down.
And you get this thing under 2.5 minutes. It's going to be really difficult.
Yeah, no, certainly. There's only a limited number of possessions left at this point, so you can just sort of close them out that way.
Lady Tigers, 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Let's see if that's what we talked about, if that's going to take place. Down to 15 seconds. My guess is you'll start trying to make that at about the 10-second mark. And they're going to get a foul there, number 32. That is Julie Emmett. Now that gives you a new 35 seconds. So if you play this possession right, you're down to almost 3 minutes to go with a 12-point lead.
You can really start to close the book.
And it'll be a really, if they can hang on here for the final 3:45, a really good start to conference play, considering how last year was a very similar season. We started off, I don't know that we had lost until then, did we? I think that's the first loss. And then, this year we're off to a pretty good start with a winning record. Now we've played, I don't know, there's Cash for 3 off the mark and didn't hit the backboard, so someone's got to get it back up pretty quick. Got to get it back up. Oh, wow.
They gave reset it. Oh, they weren't supposed to.
They weren't supposed to do that. Boy, they are struggled tonight on the 35-second clock.
And get it out of the way now, I guess, and not later in the year.
They're going to have Prairie Grove with 4 seconds, so you got to get the shot off pretty quick.
Imagine 22 and Black will be getting the basketball.
She's going to lose it. Jump ball, though. That's
going to stay.
Oh, what a break for Prairie Grove.
You're going to be able to run.
No, they're going to say the shot clock went off.
There's a jump ball before the shot clock. Interesting.
That's all right. It actually benefits us in a way.
That's fair.
We keep the arrow.
Yeah.
We're under 3 minutes now, and that's, with a 14-point lead, Huntsville cannot, they can't afford turnovers.
Yeah, that's the one thing. If you're going to have a possession, you got to get something for it, and that's what we saw, Prairie Grove do in that second quarter, being down 20-9. You just have to get something. You have to be able to put something on the board each time. You can't have an empty possession.
Prairie Grove really, I would say when it was 20-9, that's where the game turned to me. It's that ever since that moment, Prairie Grove has just played more aggressive offensively, more aggressive defensively. Seems like they stretched the defense out, not giving them those open looks. Because Huntsville was getting a lot of open looks early.
Yep, and a lot of second and third opportunities, which allowed them to get that 20-9 lead. And I think once you limit the second looks at the basket for your opposition, that's sort of round about that middle of that second quarter is when that tide turned. Speaking of tide, your team did pretty good this year.
Yeah, they're
the Cinderella story.
Which is unusual for them, but there's a lot of argument about the whole look, Florida State got, but the way the system works, which is, it's not deserving, it's the best. And I would challenge anyone to tell me that they would beat any of the top 5 or 6 today.
That's fair.
What I think they should have done is just made it a 4-5 play-in game. Played it last weekend. Three for Cash, no good. And the result would have been the same.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Whoa.
She's going to get called on the floor.
I was going to say, give her the NBA continuation there.
Might want to check our comments now. We may be a bunch of Florida State fans hitting us up.
Oh, well. They'll get over it. I saw that their NIL collective thing that they had like 900 new members because of being snubbed.
2.5 minutes. Now, this is where I wanted to see us get with this kind of 14-point lead, because I think this is where there's Henry. That's going to be off the mark. Chambliss with the rebound, and now out. There's Nall. She got the rim. Rebound goes into the hands of number 22.
She traveled.
Bollinger, and she's going to travel. 2:12 now. With this 35-second, I'd run this thing. I'd run it down to 5 seconds, and then you're essentially going to force them to start fouling. And they've got now the nice thing for them is they've got 4 fouls, so they can quickly get into where they have to shoot free throws. The bad thing is Prairie goes 11-11, and they get 2 chances. It's not a 1-and-1. Which, to our point, it's hard.
Oh.
Wow, really?
I would argue there she didn't have possession.
I would too. She
you know
kept
what?
the ball. Hey, he's missed a couple tonight. He has. He gave the 2. He's the one that gave the 2-shot foul when it easily wasn't. She wasn't shooting for sure. And that's the first basket we've seen in a while by either team, but particularly the Eagles.
Coach Reed takes the timeout. Yeah, that's kind of been a scorer's drought for both. It's sort of one of those ones where it feels like in a football game almost in the fourth quarter, just kind of trying to run it out and
If I
go to the
remember
house.
correctly, it was 4-14, and it was 46-34. Wait a minute, I thought it was a 14-point lead.
No, it was 12.
Okay.
It was 12.
But with that 12-point lead, I think it was 4-14, and now with a minute 49, so we went almost 2.5 minutes without a bucket by either team. This is going to be a good way to start the conference season if we can get out of here in the next minute 49.
And get a good start out of the blocks, and then you get to host one of the teams you should be in contention for that 2 seed with on Tuesday in Gentry for your home opener. So, for all the Prairie Grove fans out there that, can make it, please come. Make it a, raucous atmosphere for the Lady Tigers in this early season in December.
I was speaking with Coach Stafford's wife, the legendary coach here at Huntsville, and we were talking about the new gym is nice, and it is. It's a wonderful facility. But there was something about their old gym that just – there was something about their old gym that the atmosphere.
The fans are right on top of your old gym.
And it's like this crowd here tonight would be a pretty packed house in that old gym, and this gym not so much.
Yeah, and that's the argument you make for these big gyms is, you want to be able to host a regional, you want to be able to host a bigger tournament, but what cost does that come at when you can't fill it on a Tuesday or a Friday night?
38-48, the Lady Tigers in the lead. Long 3, she got it.
Don't look now.
Maggie Ritchie has cut it down to 7 with a minute to go. That should have been a foul. No call. Again, our main guy has missed another one.
I'll give him a pass. If I was having to run up and down the floor like that and have to also make calls, I would struggle probably too.
I would too, but I'm still not going to give him a pass.
Gosh, it's the season for forgiveness and caring with.
And we'll take that basket from Kidd.
Nall's had a quiet but good offensive night tonight.
Was that Null or Kidd that got that one?
Oh, they gave it to Kidd, excuse me. I thought it was Null.
And Kidd has got 9 in the game. So pretty good balanced scoring by Prairie Grove. 9 from Cash, 9 from Kidd, 15 from Henry. And Dreves has got 6.
And after the start this team had tonight, able to hit a half a century.
Yeah, that's it. That's very interesting. They had 9 points in probably about 2 minutes into the second quarter. So Henry, I was hoping we'd go perfect on the night.
We talked about it enough. That's what.
Yeah, I know. I gave him the announcer's jinx. But Henry makes his second one.
Can you give her 16 on the night?
16 on night. Prairie Grove, if I'm not mistaken, now 11 of 12 from a free throw line.
Even 11 of 12, that's a pretty good evening of work.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13. I'm sorry, 12 of 13.
That's even better.
Yeah, it is. 30.2 seconds to go in the game. Looks like the Lady Tigers are going to start off
1-0.
1-0 in the conference, move to 8-2 on the season. The Lady Eagles are going to fall to 4-10 and 0-1. And they're going to foul again. And
I was going to say Foster was trying to get the foul on Kidd that time.
I think Coach McCone just said no foul.
Yeah, call the dogs off.
Yeah.
The end of the game will come Maggie Ritchie at the next horn.
If you're waiting for the boys' game to start, we're going to have a little chat here with your friend. Now, does he announce the games over here?
So he mainly does basketball with me for the Green Forest Holiday Tournament. He's done a couple of football games. It is a familiar last name in Henry, Jared Henry. I'll be hopping on here with you, but no relation. I've asked many times, no relation to the Henrys of Prairie Grove. I'm sure somewhere down the road they are.
Wow. And Ritchie had, you talked about her heating up. She's got 6. I'm sorry, she's got, number was she? They don't have her up there. I think Chambliss gets another basket. Well, that's going to do it. Lady Tigers going to come out with a double-digit 54-44 win. Leading scores for the Lady Tigers is Henry. She had 16. And let's see, 9 for Cash. 10 for Kidd. And they take that out pretty quick. But that's going to do it for the Lady Tigers. We're going to take about a 5-minute break. We'll be back. We'll be joined by Jared Henry. He get his little scouting report on Huntsville, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes to have that interview.
One reason we chose PGCC is the childcare. The first time we walked in the doors, we knew it was the right place. We knew our children would be taken care of. They were organized. There were safety protocols, and we could go in and enjoy service. So as parents, we knew it was the right choice, and we know that Manny and Cruz enjoy it.
Please join us for one of our Sunday morning services at 9 or 10:30.
You're always welcome at PGCC.
Drivers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has a prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
The story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon.
Welcome back, those that were watching the girls' game. We're back getting ready to start the boys' games. For those that are just joining in to watch our boys tonight, the Prairie Grove Lady Tigers 10-point winners over the Lady Eagles, and it's a great way for the Lady Tigers to start. Last year we started off with an unexpected kind of loss in that game because going into the game we were undefeated, but tonight we start off the conference well. We're getting ready to start the boys game. I'm joined by Jared Henry, no relation to Lexi on our team. Jared is actually works over here at Huntsville at the school, has done several various announcing events for the Southern Sports Network, joining our Stephen Blackson on various calls at Green Forest and here in Huntsville from time to time. He's here to join us. I just want to ask him a little bit tonight. We've seen our Prairie Grove Tigers. What can you tell us about these Huntsville Eagles?
Well, the Huntsville Eagles, they bring a lot of energy when they come to the game. They're kind of a surprise to most people this year, I think, of how well they've played together. I think we were talking, they started off 9-1. They've lost the last couple games, but they've been missing some key players. But what I like about this team, I was talking to Coach Gosviner about them, was they just play really good team ball. The defense, Huntsville always plays good defense. They start man defense when they're young, and they stick with it all the way up. But the offense, the points are spread around. In the last couple of years before this, you had Mason Davidson. Mason was one of those rare players, unbelievable. He scored 30 points, 40 points. And it seemed like that was the focus of the offense, which is this year, the ball's moving around. Several different players are scoring. They're hitting the three-pointers. You got a lot of young guys playing. You got some seniors. Cooper Shepard's a senior. He'll come in. He's very quick. He can hit the deep ball. Caden Smith, the junior, he's a big guy, 6'3". He can hit the deep ball. Payne Thomas is one of your younger sophomores. He'll play guard, probably more of a two guard. And, man, if he gets on, he'll start knocking it down. The guys that you really are probably going to be focusing on is Kobe Ogden, who's a senior guard.
Now, is he one of the players that's been out?
No, the one that has been out is Caden McCubbin. Caden McCubbin is our tall guy. What do they have him on here as?
6'5".
6'5", and he can leap out of the gym. His elbow can hit the rim if he gets a good enough run at it. We've missed him, I think, for the past 3 games. Like you said, I watched him in the green. I called the game at the Green Forest Christmas tournament. They lost to Kingston in a last-second shot without Caden McCubbin getting the boards. You know, it made a huge difference. They went to Harrison and lost. I think Harrison was pretty dominant in that game. And then I can't remember who they lost to the game before that. So him being back tonight should play a big difference.
Well, we'll see. I mean, the thing is that our team, our Prairie Grove Tigers, have been they've been a kind of an enigma. They'll play good for a couple games and then they'll get lost, you know. And so I think it'll be interesting tonight. And speaking with Coach Edmonston this afternoon, he goes, you know, I said, how will we do tonight? And he goes, depends on what team shows up. And he said, if it's the team that showed up that played Lavaca the other night, he said we might do all right. He goes, if it's the one that showed up a couple of weeks ago, had another game, he said it'll be a night for Huntsville. But
and it's hard to come to Huntsville and win in Huntsville.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it's hard to go to Prairie Grove and win in Prairie Grove. So this league is a very hard league to play on the road. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I would say this too, and that would be this. It remains to be seen how this gym will be compared. I'll tell you, it was impossible to win at the old. I guess they've named it after Coach Berry now, right?
Yeah, Charles Berry Gymnasium.
Yeah, it was almost impossible to win
it's
that
so
place.
loud.
Yeah, it was loud.
And then if we turned the heat up, it got pretty hot in there. I'm just kidding.
Well, that sounds like an old Red Auerbach trick from the Boston Celtics days. They used to do that to the Lakers. They would turn the heat up on them and in the dressing room.
Well, if I ever needed to lose about 15 pounds, I'd go play pickup basketball there.
Well, Jared, thank you for joining us on this pregame. Give us a little bit of insight into the Huntsville Eagles.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. And good luck tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Junior number 10, Carter Flum. Junior number 13, Jace Edwards. And junior number 33, Alex Amsher. Band coach of the Tigers defense to the system of blue-green. And now, ladies and gentlemen, For the Huntsville Eagles, senior number 0, Hayden McCubbin. Sophomore number 3, Hayden Thomas. Junior number 4, Chase Ustry. Junior number 5, Hayden Smith. And senior number 24, Kobe Ogden. The head coach of the Eagles is Brittany Lawson, assisted by Justin Harrison, head coach.
All right, we're getting ready for the tip-off here of the boys' game. If you're just now joining us, our Lady Tigers had a 10-point victory over the Lady Eagles. Great way to start the conference play. And now the boys start conference play. Just playing one game under 500 right now. The Huntsville Eagles are starting this year off at 9-4. They dropped their last 3. And, wow, Absher got up there with him pretty well.
Yeah, quarterback. Got some hops.
And they got Edmonston guarding their guy, McCubbin.
Number 0 in white and maroon. He's going to be the one to watch. I don't know if Jared mentioned this.
Oh, he did.
But, yeah, he was in a walking boot last week. Now is most certainly not.
Ogden gets the first point. You said he may end up being the guy. The thing with Cole Edmonston tonight, with him guarding McCubbin, is he's got to be careful not to get into foul trouble. Because sometimes when you play a very athletic guy and it's your job. There's a nice take to Edwards. Nice look that time by Edmonston. And a nice cut by Jace, and it's all tied up at 2.
Yeah, that was what I was going to – back to what Ogden did. Had what they thought the game-winning shot a week ago for the championship up in Green Forest with 15 seconds or so to go in that game, was the guy who shot it. He's who Coach River Gobsner, who, if you're a Tiger fan familiar with that name, played at Huntsville back in the mid-2010s, is going to be kind of the go-to guy if McCubbin can't get going. And, well, he's showing so far with the 5 of 5 points for the Eagles.
He hits a 3 that time. Here comes Edmonston, kicks it out. Three-pointer, no good that time from Flum. And the ball's going to go out, and it'll be Huntsville's ball. Prairie Grove's going to have to hit open shots like that tonight. What you're going to find from Huntsville, and you covered them in the Green Forest tournament, they have some shooters.
Yeah, they certainly do. If you take away, like you do in the girls' side of things, if you take Farmington away, they are a very legit team when they get rolling. They like to play fast. So it'll be a situation you have to make the most of your opportunities and try and get something down the floor this time.
Well, I think the Eagles were looking for a foul and didn't get the call that time. Edwards with the ball. He's picked up by Ogden. Edmonston, guarded by McCubbin, pull up shot. Good job by Cole.
And that's something I'd like to see Cole do more tonight. Go at McCubbin. Try and get him in some fouls early on. Take their big man off the floor and make Huntsville have to adjust.
Three-pointer on the way. And I think that's one of the things that Huntsville has. That's a sophomore, Peyton Thomas, with a 3. They're up 8-4. They're going to kick the ball out. They're going to get open shots. That's their offense. That's what they do. Plum drive, kicks it out. That's Absher. And out to Edmonston. Go at him. And Cole does go up strong, and it's blocked. I was hoping he'd get a little body foul there, not called. And there's a nice, I got to tell you, nice ball movement that time to get it into McCubbin. Nice pass there from Ogden. It's a 10-4 lead for Huntsville.
Yeah, if your first name's Kobe, you got to be probably pretty good at basketball.
You have a nice. Edmonston, that's his second nice assist. First one was to Edwards. That time he gets the assist to Absher, and it's 10-6.
Yeah, Cole with the great court vision that time. As they're going to get an offensive whistle on the Eagles. Also, probably don't know this about him if you're watching at home. AP Scholar athlete.
Wow.
Can do it in the classroom and the court. That'll be Jace Edwards going to bring it across the timeline. Alex going to set him a screen. We'll pick and pop. Alex for three. Won't be able to get it. Tigers will reset to Alex.
And there's Flum, unable to get it. And Absher. And there's a wide. They look for that shot. They get their guy set in the corner that time. And that time it's Shepard, and he's a senior, 5'10", and 3 of their 5 baskets have been three-pointers. They lead 13-6. Edwards with the ball, guarded by Ogden. He used a little body there, unable to get it to convert. Asher's battling for that rebound, and Edmonston gets it. And that was kept alive by Alex.
Yeah, that's something, I remarked on last season with Alex. I think he's the best rebounder on this team, and I think you're seeing it again this year. He's made that step forward on the glass, and that's, if you're not necessarily getting 15 points a night, that's a great way to contribute in the game. Like we mentioned in the girls' game, it gives you extra possessions.
Well, he kept two possessions a lot. I mean, the first one he knocks it around, Edmonston gets it. The next time he gets up, he gets the rebound, puts it back up. So Alex working hard under the basket, keeping this thing close, 13-8.
Yeah, it's interesting that time down the floor, and they've done it a couple times. Huntsville drops in that 2-3 zone. They did that against Kingston in the tournament championship game a week ago, and the big difference between what Kingston does and what Prairie Grove does is Kingston wanted to make it a track meet. It'll be interesting to see. Prairie Grove likes to get an offensive set, be more methodical down the floor, and we'll see which wit prevails.
My guy just checked in. That is sophomore Blake Coran. And I say my guy because I love the way he plays. He plays hard. He hustles. He may not get you 20 points, but he might get you 20 good rebounds or loose balls. I love the way he plays.
He's got a tough assignment coming into the game.
Well, he's going to take on Ogden. And I'll tell you this, Ogden might score, but he's going to have somebody in his face most of the time. And there's the wide open shot. McCubbin got it.
And that's scary when the 6'5" guy can shoot
They have
out there.
4 three-pointers. So you think about that. They have 4 threes. That gives them 12, and then they got 2-point baskets. Prairie Grove has 4. And there's that's the third nice assist tonight. And Cole is, the offense kind of running through him.
Probably going to get a lot of Edmonston to Absher tonight. A couple of coaches' sons and grandsons in Alex's case.
Shot on the way, no good. And I told you, Coran would be there at least to contest the shot.
Now, how is it that Ryan says his last name? Coran?
I don't know. He doesn't say it correctly. Wow. How about a little foul there on
What was your buddy down here on the sideline?
Oh, he ain't going to call it. Cole kicks it out to Absher. Absher, long three, no good. I think Alex was a little unsure that time whether to take that shot. I don't know if number 5 plays football, but he looks like he should.
Yeah, of course. I was going to say, with 90 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's the first time we mentioned, the big news of the week for football.
Wow. Ogden with a long three. That time he had Edwards on him, but he still makes it. Now that's 5 three-pointers, and I know I keep harping on that, but that's when you're trading 2s for 3s, you're going to fall down, fall behind.
Yeah, I can do that math.
Yeah. And that's with the Missouri high school education.
Indeed it is. From a man with an Alabama high school education.
Well done. Well played.
Held serve.
And Cole again. And now he's going to get a foul. That foul's going to be on Caden Smith.
Yeah, Edwards go to the line. I was going to say, Cole, one of the big changes in his game from this time a year ago was Babyface. He's found how to grow facial hair in 365 days.
And Edwards gets the roll to fall for him. Jace now with 3 in the game.
Chase Ussery coming back in for Huntsville. He was kind of used as a 6th man in Green Forest with McCubbin not being in the starting lineup. Got the start tonight.
Edwards gets the second one. 19-12. Be nice to get a hold and a score. Go down maybe 5 here or before the end of the first quarter. Because these guys can flat out shoot.
Yeah, they get across half court and the light turns green.
Well, the thing is they make the passes and get the open guy. Like right now, there's
Ussery can knock him down for 3.
And there's Coran getting the loose ball. Edmiston with it. Down to 23 seconds. We're going to get a foul. That's going to be on Shepard.
Yeah, we're seeing it again in this game. We saw it in the first. Huntsville, more fouls in the game. Prairie Grove playing a little bit more disciplined, even though they find themselves down by a couple of scores.
Agar with the ball, driving, penetrating, throws it up, and no good. I thought he was going to get the roll. They're going to get enough. Edmiston almost got a very cheap foul. And wide open, he got it. Man, you cannot leave that guy open. They're going to take a 10-point lead. They've got 6 3-pointers, and Ogden has 3 of them. McCubbin has 1, and Shepard 1, Thomas 1. So with 6 3-pointers, that gives them 18 points. Prairie Grove, all of theirs coming with field goals and then 2 free throws. We're going to take a break. The Tigers trail by 10. Back after this.
Located in downtown Prairie Grove, Prairie Grove Auto and Farm Supply has been serving the community since 1983. They carry a large selection of inventory to keep your automobiles and farm equipment running smoothly year after year. As a local, family-owned auto parts store, they are thankful to this community for 40 great years and look forward to serving you for 40 more. Go Tigers!
So our good friend, Mr. Cook, listening in, talking about education. I'm not going to
stoop to his level.
No, I'm not going to go there because we represent his school.
Yeah.
And I really love Prairie Grove. I'll just leave it at that.
All I'll say is Ryan, one of us was actually valedictorian.
Hey, one of us finished in the top 10 out of 200 plus.
That's fair. I think if you probably combine PG's, if you combine Ryan's graduating class and mine, I don't know if you get quite to 200. We appreciate you listening.
Yeah. Watching. He's watching.
Yeah, that's fair.
And he's listening because he's
Had
hearing
to
what
hear
we're
us,
saying.
yeah. Don't forget to tip your waiter.
Speaking of tipping, man, I'm telling you, that Granny's is good.
Yeah, no, every Sunday after church, it's the spot.
I know we're giving them some free advertisement, but I've gone there twice now, and I've not been disappointed.
Yeah, I would say if you to make it a PG thing, if you've never been to Granny's, if you go to Coyle's in Prairie Grove, going to be a similar meal.
Nice I was going to say nice rebound. I spoke too soon. And they get a second chance.
Man.
Good night. That's his 4th 3-pointer, 7 3-pointers on the man.
He's outscoring PG himself.
What's so hard, though, is when someone is this hot with 3-point land, it is difficult, especially Prairie Grove doesn't have that real 3-point threat. I mean, occasionally McGar can get going. You may see one from Edmiston or even Absher from time to time, Jace, but it's not a consistent thing. It's not something we do all the time. There's a long 3. That one's short. And the Eagles will have possession.
You know, it's interesting. The big question I thought for Huntsville this season, a lot of coaches were talking about in the league, You lose Mason Davidson, who was an all-conference player, had 40 in a game last year for Huntsville, was basically option A, B, C, and D for the offense of Huntsville. How they would adjust this year without, life with Mason Davidson, and Kobe Ogden's definitely filled those shoes tonight.
Well, I guess that time Ogden was too close because he missed it. But, that's one of the things that Jared Henry had mentioned in the onset is that he felt like this team was a little bit more of a team because they had to depend on each other a little more than just going to one guy.
Yeah, and last year when we came out here to do that game, Mason Davidson got in foul trouble, fouled out of that game, and allowed Prairie Grove to come back in because Huntsville found themselves looking around like, oh, who do we pass it to now? We don't know who's the scorer. And to Jared's credit, I think he's a little more correct there. It's a lot more diverse.
Nice steal that time by Smith. And, wow, Absher's going to get a foul on Shepard. It's not going to be a three-pointer, but it may get an old-fashioned three.
They make three. They have three-point opportunities even when they're not behind the three-point line. And that's the second foul of the game for the Tigers, first on Alex.
And let's see, they're going to get – someone got in the lane too quick. No, they got a foul. That's the second one on Smith.
Interesting.
Smith is an aggressive player. He got a nice steal down here. That's his second foul. It's going to be – that should be the – I thought that was a second-team foul. I guess it's the first. Should be a tip, yep. I thought he got a tip there. Huntsville didn't like it.
Yeah, it's not a very popular opinion on this side.
No. I'm not very popular on this side, and I'm okay with that.
That's fair. Love you for who you are.
That's right. Agar. Grant, he gives it to Absher. Long three from Agar. Woo. Maybe a little too far out of the range there. I think Steph Curry would probably shoot about 33% from that area.
Yeah.
Speaking of the NBA, what did you think about this in-season tournament?
So it's a very interesting conversation I had at work actually about that. So I don't know, for those who keep up with the NBA, the other night, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
64?
Yes, got 64. Milwaukee Bucks record. And the Pacers.
A timeout. Look at that nice move by Edwards there for the basket.
Nice finger roll. What I was going to say is the Pacers took the ball away, the game ball, for Oscar Tshiebwe, former Kentucky basketball player, because he scored his first career point. Well, the argument you could make is he scored in the in-season tournament. So now does that mean that in-season tournament doesn't mean anything?
Well, the in-season tournament, the way I understood it is every game counted towards your record, but the championship. The championship did not count.
This person who brought this up at work meant kind of ipso facto that to mean that LeBron won another meaningless trophy.
Oh. I'm not even getting that conversation tonight. All right. Absher, again, getting a fighting in there for keeping things alive. If it's a jump ball, it's going to go to the Eagles.
Yeah, and if there's one person on Prairie Grove, if I'm going to the ground after a loose ball, it's probably not Alex Absher.
Yeah, he'll rough you up down there. He did a nice job. Good hustle that time by Alex, keeping it alive. Here's the thing about tonight. I would say, man, there's another three-pointer. They missed it this one. They get their own rebound. Another three-pointer. Got it. Man, it doesn't matter almost who's throwing it. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 three-pointers on the night.
Share the love.
What I was going to say, Prairie Grove's not playing horribly. Huntsville's just shooting lights out. Edwards for three. No good. Rebound goes to Ogden. And they have a 20-point lead. We still have over 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Ogden shot on the way. No good. Rebound goes to Edmonston. Can he get it to Coran? They did tip it. He was smart play by him that time. He knew he wasn't going to still get a clear shot, so why not go ahead and let it go out. and he did a good job there.
Yeah, he'll set the inbound for the Tigers.
We'll be broadcasting Tuesday night, right?
Yep. Against the Pioneers.
There's Cram for three. Bottom! There we go.
Yeah, maybe he can be the spark plug off the bench the Tigers need.
I told you, he's my guy, man. He's my guy. He gets the three-pointer.
Yeah, it'll be interesting Tuesday night. Gentry coming to town, their boys team. Of course, if you remember when we had them last year, went winless in conference play a year ago. So see what improvement the Pioneers have made from a season previous.
Kicks it out. Coran again for three. No good this time. Absher trying to keep it alive. Ooh, we get a break.
It was a sea of hands right there.
I love the way Alex is just battling for the ball tonight. Timeout, Coach Ed. 2:43 to go here in the first half. The Tigers are trailing 34-17. You're watching Tiger basketball on the Southern Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Matilda.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Tigers are doubled up right now, 34-17.
Yeah, it's been a great game, for Alex Absher. Looking at the scoreboard, 6 points tonight. Tied leading scorer so far with Jace Edwards. A couple of football players leading the way tonight.
Well, I'll tell you who I've been impressed with tonight, too, is I love the way Cole Edmondson's playing. The assists that he's made, and he's made a couple of passes where he just didn't complete the play. He's done really well tonight. And like I said, the Tigers, they're not scoring effectively, but it's just the Eagles are just really hot tonight. There's McGarr. He usually got some points for the Tigers and misses that one and just gets his first basket at the 2.5-minute mark. So McGarr, 34-19, he gets his first basket. Edmonston, look at that. I told you he's playing hard. He gets it to Alex. Alex lays it up. Alex puts it in. Another assist there by Edmonston. Another basket by Absher, 34-21.
Yeah, if that one, Alex matches his football jersey number with 8 on the night to lead all Tiger scorers.
He stepped inside the three-pointer. That's why he missed it.
Should have stayed outside.
34-21. The Tigers maybe get this thing. What you'd like to see us do maybe here in this last minute and 50, any chance we can get it down to a single digit. And hopefully they won't shoot us hot in the – man, nice take. Oh, he walked. He got away with it. And we're going to get an and one. Wow.
That's one way to get it back to single digits. Or try anyway.
Wow, we got a break.
It's from your buddy.
Bollinger gets a foul. Edwards at the line. Edwards with 8 points on the night. And he misses that free throw. 34-23, a buck 35 to go here in the first half. And wow. That Ogden, he's been the man tonight. I mean, I know everybody was talking about McCubbin, and I'm not saying he's not a great player. I'm just saying tonight, oh my goodness, they're going to give that's a makeup.
Yeah, we'll get Jace with the charge.
I'm not saying McCubbin's not normally the guy, but tonight the man is Ogden.
It's 24 and white.
He's got 18 in the first half. 18.
He's certainly had the hot hand.
4 threes and 3 twos. And now they get it back. Boy, I love their ball movement. Yeah, that was a good job that time by Edwards. He gets the foul back for us with that charge. We could still go to the line. There's 4 fouls now.
Tigers just going to roll it up.
Coran for 3, short. And Edwards trying to keep it alive, unable to do so. Here comes Ogden. Ogden driving, penetrating, kicks it over, and there's McCubbin. He's going to miss it, but not a bad foul. Not a bad foul that time by Coran.
Yeah, certainly don't give him an easy one.
He's going to make McCubbin go to the line and get it. 44.3 to go here in the first half. Tigers trail by 13. Been down by as many as 20. McCubbin from the line. First one on the way. Got it. No, he didn't.
I like the jinx.
Yeah, I did.
Try that again this time.
Nah, it won't work if I do it again.
Reverse psychology.
This is their first free throw of the night. Or first time at the line.
Mm-hmm.
Their second free throw now on the way from McCubbin. And he gets this one. 37-23, down by 14, 40 seconds to go, first half. Edwards. Nice penetration. Edwards now in double digits as he goes to 10 points with a chance to complete the 3 again. I wouldn't be surprised to see Huntsville with this possession to take a last shot because the shot clock is off. And he gets it. And Edwards now with 11 points in the game, leading the Prairie Grove Tigers scores. They're going to probably take this last one. Tigers are down 11. Let's not let them get this last basket. Oh, man, Edmondson thought about taking that lead.
Ogden's going to be the guy who takes the shot.
And he's short. And we got time to get one off. We might even get a time to get a basket. Oh, he didn't get it off in time. Well, 1 half of play. The Tigers close that 20-point lead down to 11. The Eagles lead 37-26. As far as scoring goes, Jace Edwards leads Prairie Grove with 18. And, I'm sorry, he leads Prairie Grove with 11. It's Ogden with 18. Alex Absher with 8. Those are the 2 leading scorers for the Tigers. The real story here in the first half has been the shooting of Huntsville. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe 8 3-pointers here in the first half. Any final thoughts from you before we take a break?
I think the adjustment at halftime is going to be the 3-point defense. I know you saw that in the previous game. Coach Reed's girls adjusted out there, closed out a little deeper. We'll see what we will find out in the third quarter.
Well, we're going to take a break. We'll go ahead. I think we'll watch this fight between the Eagles and the Grinch.
My money's on the Eagle.
I think the Eagle will win it, although I'd love to see the Grinch do a little. And the Grinch takes him down. And now maybe a little Stone Cold Steve Stunner. Stone Cold Stunner here. Let's go. Here he goes. The Grinch talking a little trash. The Eagle goes down again. Put him in a figure 4. A Ric Flair. Woo! Come on, let's do it.
Is that it?
Oh, come on.
Can't be that.
That can't be it. Come on, you got to put him down. Let's go. Come on, Eagle. Let's do something here.
Well, they have, I guess, 8.5 minutes to kill if that's the plan.
Well, I hope it doesn't take that long. I've seen UFC go faster than this. Oh, he's got him down.
Shoulders down.
All right, there we go. 1. Oh, there. Look at that. Boy, the Eagle's not letting up. Uh-oh, here comes the cops. They're going to lock up the Grinch. And you're right, the Eagle comes through. Grinch is going to jail. I don't know how much time he's going to get.
That depends on where they have the trial, I imagine. If it's Madison County, it might be a while.
If it's Madison County, he's going to stay for a bit. If they go to Whoville, he may be out pretty quick. Let's take a break. We'll be back in about 7 minutes for the second half.
My name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
The mission statement of Prairie Grove Christian Church is to love God,
love others,
serve others.
And part of the way our church serves the community is through children's programming where they get great biblical instruction in a really fun environment. Part of that is kindergarten through 5th grade. Luke's been involved in our Quest program on Wednesday nights for a while. And Bella is a part of our junior high program as well. Both of these are going to be meeting on Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30. We also have high school 2240 that will meet in the station on Wednesday nights from 7 to 8:30.
Once you've settled in, we encourage you to attend our First Step class so you can learn a little bit about what we believe and who we are.
Come visit us and be part of our women's groups, men's groups, of the small groups that we have, and find your tribe.
Please join us for one of our Sunday morning services at 9 or 10:30.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon.
The home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
We are about to start our 21st season of upward basketball and cheerleading, kindergarten through second grade. About 10 years ago, we started watching our grandkids play here, and we've been going to church ever since. It's really fun to watch those little guys go.
They start practicing in December and games are in January, so that's for basketball and cheerleading. So all the boys and girls, just come join us at Prairie Grove Christian Church.
Welcome back at halftime here at the AT and Georgia Smith Activity Center in Huntsville. Your Prairie Grove Tigers going to start with the basketball. They find themselves down 11 as Jace Edwards will receive the inbounds pass to get us underway for quarter number 3. It's been the Kobe Ogden show for the Eagles tonight. As he has 18 at the half. Absher staying after the loose ball, going to stay with the black and gold on this end of the floor. As Lynn is making his way back over here. Tigers going to have 33 seconds to work with. They get it into Megara. Cole Edmonston with it. Jace Edwards back to Cole, left alone. Draws the defense, going to have to kick out for Absher. Cole, another opportunity. There's Alex, nice drive to the rack. Brings it within double figures for the first time since the first quarter. As Caden Smith into the corner for Peyton Thomas, and seems the Eagles' three-point shooting will not cool off at the halftime break. As that three from Thomas gives him 11. As Huntsville Prairie Grove back with the basketball. Cole, a 10-footer, gets the friendly roll. And it's a 10-point game once more.
Well, Steven, if we can keep it like this and maybe get this thing down to about 5 or 6 points, and what we got to hope for is that they don't heat up and there's an air ball. And now Prairie Grove with a chance to get it down to single digits.
Yeah, that was something that Thomas did. They're trying to save that ball, steal it away, of course. Jared mentioned a week ago, it's one of the things you don't want to do necessarily if you're on the defensive end, is throw it back into traffic when you know there's probably going to be a defender right there and get an easy transition basket, but back up to no avail.
Back up to a 12-point lead. I will fess up to whatever audience we have right now. I was walking their gym, and they have a new gym here, and the thing that's really nice, they recently put up a bunch of photos that go around their trophy case that has a lot of their old players and things. A lot like you see at Bud Walton. There's a shot by Alex, no good. Rebound to Edwards. Kicks it out to Evanston. Got to shoot it. Gets it away, and no good. But in walking this, it's just a nice, like I said, it's a little bit like Bud Walton where they have old players, and they've done that here. And it looks really nice. And a timeout is going to be called, but I'll keep talking about it on the break. The thing that I admired that they got nice, their trophy case is really nice, but what I really liked is I read about Coach Berry and Coach Stafford. Coach Berry with 57 years coaching experience, Coach Stafford with over 51. That's over 100 years.
And they're both
coaching
here at the same time.
Matter of fact,
they're sitting in the hospitality.
Are they still there in the hospitality? Yeah, I see Coach Berry. He's got his hat. I'd love to have a hat like he's got, but I couldn't pull that off. Like if I wore it, people would say, "Gosh, that looks really goofy."
Maybe in houndstooth.
Well, it's close to that. I couldn't pull off a houndstooth either. My head just doesn't.
Couldn't have the shape.
Yeah, I don't have the right deal.
But one of the things you probably noticed as you were looking around the trophy case, Huntsville 10-time winners of the Green Forest Holiday Tournament.
It was fun to walk their trophy case. Prairie Grove Tigers have won that tournament before. It's been about 10 years, but we don't go very often either. There's a three-pointer on the way, and that time he missed. This time no good on the rebound, and we survive 3 shots that time. Edwards kicks it out. Coran with the ball. Gets to Evanston. Tigers are down by 12. Want to keep this thing in this range, maybe get it down, like I said, 8-6. There's a three-pointer from McGar. No good. Rebound goes to Smith and the Eagles, and Evanston's going to get a foul for that one. That might be Cole's first of the night, which
it is.
I'm really surprised that he only has one, being that he's guarding McCubbin. Now, he's done a good job. I mean, if you think about it, McCubbin's been held in check for the most part. I mean, he's got points.
Yeah, only 8 tonight. It's third leading Eagle on the floor.
But he's not like he's not at 18 where Ogden is, and Ogden's just going
looking
for 21.
For more. Yeah.
Didn't get it. So he's cooled off a little bit. He's missed his last 2 threes. While I was stepping away observing, did they hit a 3 or were they all?
They did hit a 3.
Oh, so they got 9.
It would have been Thomas with the 3. So that was their first basket.
9 threes. There's a nice pass by Alex Absher to Edwards.
And a great vision that time from Alex. The extra pass, the unselfish maneuver.
He's got 13 in the game, and Alex has 10 himself.
It's been a good night for.
Oh, man, you can't leave that guy open. Beatty's missed his last 3. They're going to get that on the floor. That's all right. That's okay.
You take that. You would take that.
Yeah, that was about to be an easy basket for McCubbin.
But, yeah, no, it's going back to Coach Berry and Coach Stafford. When we were in Green Forest, they provided a little pamphlet with the history of the tournament and yada, yada. There was a stretch where Huntsville won the tournament, both in men's and women's, every single year in the 2000s for like 5 years straight. That's just absolute dominance of both these coaches. That's what why they call them the legends here in Huntsville. They have it indicated on those pictures you're talking about.
Well, Prairie Grove with a chance now to take it to single digits. They've been down by 20, so here comes Evanston. I like his position here. Goes up and he does it. Nice job. He goes up against the bigger McCubbin. McCubbin sits at 6'5". I'm going to say Evanston's probably 6'1" maybe. And He gets it.
Oh,
and
wow.
Nice. Here's a chance. Can the Tigers take it to 6? Lays it up and in. And a foul. Yeah, there we go. Hey. The Tigers with a chance to put it to 7.
I was going to say, they put Megara into the stanchion here at the arena in Huntsville. Surely there's a foul in there somewhere.
3:07 to go, and the Tigers down by 7. And Megara's hobbling just a little bit with the green shoes.
Who was it last year wore the green shoes?
I don't know, but we got Coran with some light blue. We got some yellow, green. And the difference, I think, and I don't want to jinx this here, the difference right now, and there's a shot up and good that time by Ogden. The difference is they are not hitting those multiple threes. They've cooled off a little bit, and the Tigers have closed this lead. And if you think about it, with 9 threes, 27 points, and Alex is going to get a charge.
He tried getting out of the way.
Now the question is, was he too far underneath? I don't guess they have that in high school,
no restricted arc. That'll be up for vote next year.
It should be. Yeah, I was trying to play a little at a higher level basketball, but
yeah, it's getting closer in Arkansas. You know, the shot clock was a big step.
I didn't think I would like the shot clock at first, but I do now.
Yeah, you know, it stopped having games that are 9-7, those sort of things. It's forcing players to score.
And that Ogden played tough. Would get that rebound. Absher contesting that shot. They're getting too many chances now. And now they get McCubbin wide open for 3. And they're going to call a foul. That's his first. It's the team's second of the quarter. 44-37. The Tigers with a chance to put it to 5.
Yeah. That's the thing. They've hung around, stayed in this game.
And another basket. Nice job by Coran. Nice finish by Alex Absher. He's got 12 in the game, and the Tigers are down by 5.
Alex has done that 4 or 5 times tonight. That's been a great play. They've taken advantage of the overcommit from that help defense. They slip Alex back in there, and it's been there all night long. Of course, that has too.
Well, he gets hot again, and he goes back to 8. I will tell you something. He was wanting that shot. He'd been staring at that shot for about 5 seconds there. Edwards going to get a foul there. That's going to be third team foul of this quarter. We won't get enough to get into the bonus here with 1:07 to go, but only down by 8. Been down by as many as 20, been as close as.
We're able to slip it into Jace. Jace, tough shot.
Wow, what a job that time by Edwards. Back down to 6-point lead. Come on, give us some points. There we go. I wish we could, with us, we don't have the ability to really have a stat person to keep. I would love to know the rebounds tonight from, wow, there's a long 3, no good. I'd love to know the rebounds tonight from Absher because he gets another one right there. I'd also like to know all the assists that Cole Edmonston has tonight. We can cut this thing down to 4. Now, you need to get it over. He's close. Wow, he barely made that.
Yeah.
He was down to 8. It was down to
a leisurely pace.
Edmonston, I thought he was going to go for the 3. He goes, drives, kicks it out. Coran for 3. No good. Rebound goes into the hands of Thomas.
And that would also have been a deep to Coran's.
Was his foot on the line?
Yeah, his foot was a little inside, but
that's
still
why
a good look.
That's why he missed it. All right, come on. Don't give him that big shot here. We're only down 6. There's a 3. That's off. And a rebound by McGar. Can you get it off? He gets it off short. Well, we've played 3 quarters. The Tigers have battled back from being down 20, only down 6. Back for the 4th quarter after this.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes. and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
We're back. Huntsville leads Prairie Grove 47-41.
And the Tigers, Lynn, you'd mentioned it, been down about as many as 20, just slowly but surely inch their way back into this contest and have a great chance to play defense and bring it within a 2-possession game.
Well, unfortunately, the arrow was in the favor of the Eagles. It would have been nice to have this to take that down to 4. The key is here, get this defensive stop, get this thing down to 4. Now, what we don't want is we don't need Ogden heating back up again. He had 18.5, he's only got 23. And I don't want to say only 23, but I mean, compared to what he had in the first half, held him in check. Wow, they're looking, man, I'll tell you what, 4 was wide open underneath.
That's pretty underneath. And Cole with the steal.
And he's going to get a foul, so.
And that'd be 2 on Ogden.
And that's Ogden. He didn't have any. He's picked up 2 in about the last minute of play. Edwards with the ball. And the Tigers with a chance to close this lead to 4. Can they do it? Just need to be smart. Don't have to have the basket right now. Got plenty of time on the shot clock. Alex spins, shot on the way, no good.
Ooh. That's the look you want, though. You get Peyton Thomas, the shorter defender, to switch onto Alex. That's a good shot. They're going to go back to that, I'm sure, a couple of times down the floor.
The only thing I would have liked is maybe one more pass and come back to him again. He didn't have he was a little bit didn't have as much control. But there's a long 3, no good. And that rebound, gosh, it goes into the hands. And there's Ogden. And McCubbin right from the free throw line, and no good. Boy, we can't give them those chances. I was over the backboard. We'll take the ball, though. Man, we've had our chances to get this thing down. Coach Ed's going to take a timeout. I need a break this time. Let's take it with them. 6:45 to go in the game. Tigers down by 6.
Drivers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon.
All right, we're back. 6:45 to go in the game. Tigers continue to ease their way back into this game.
They're just stalking their prey.
Yeah, you and I were talking off air a little bit. Huntsville's cooled down in the second half. Now, they may fire up here in the last 6:45, but if they had shot about 75% of what they did in the first half, we'd probably have the lead. They just were so hot in the first half.
Yeah, and I'm curious as this lead is kind of tumbled down for the Eagles, if they're starting to play a little tighter. Huntsville, has been in control of this game. Prairie Grove's been the chasing team the entire way. It's easier to play loose in that situation. You don't have anything to lose.
Right. McGarr went hard that time, unable to convert. Boy, I like our defense right now, not giving them those easy looks, and I say that, and then they fire up a 3 and get it. Back to a 9-point lead.
Yeah, I feel bad for Carter Flume that time. He went sideline to sideline, having to cover the corners. Didn't get any help that time down the floor.
Edwards gives it a turnover. It's really funny. We were down to 6. Coach Ed takes a timeout. I'm thinking, man, maybe this is our time. And since the timeout, we've kind of, there's another 3. We're letting this guy shoot the 3, Smith, but, man, we're not getting the rebounds. You can't let this guy have a shot. Back to an 11-point lead, back to double digits. So 5 straight points. We went from being down 6 to down 11, 5.5 to go in the game. Nice take. Nice job by Jace to stay body control and not pick up that foul. We just picked up quite a few points there. Man.
Scorer's table's trying to keep us in it. Honestly, I'm okay with letting Smith take that three. He's not proved he can make it at this point tonight.
As of now, and again, I don't know what they're doing at the scores table, but it's messing me up. I think we're down 11. There's Alex, no good, gets his own rebound.
He just wanted to pad his stats there. Wanted an extra board.
We're down 9 now. Now they got us back 7. I don't know what we are. Is it right? Okay, I just got the thumbs up from Cameron. We're right. We're down 7. They're going to let him shoot it. And now I don't think he'll take another one.
Yeah, I think he realizes that what the game plan is now. And as a player, for Caden Smith in that situation, when they don't respect you like that, that's tough.
Well, he's got 27, Ogden does, in the game. Edmonston looking for
oh, man, they had Alex on a 5'9" guy.
And I heard him say, is the bank open? And they said, yes, we are. Puts it down to 6. Prairie Grove takes a full timeout. 4 minutes to go, down by 6. We'll stay with it this time. Yeah, I don't know what they keep doing over there to mess up the score, but it's really jacking with my mind.
Yeah, they're trying. They're getting it sorted out. It hadn't been an issue up until, they had that little issue earlier in the game, but now they're kind of figuring it out.
54-48. 40 seconds left in this timeout. So we got just over 4 minutes to go in the game. I think one of the things here, a nice defensive stop, if you can get it down to 4 in that 3-minute mark, then to your point, here you have the lead the whole game. Do you tighten up, miss some shots, get this thing?
And the big thing is for a lot of these Eagles players, I'd imagine, back of your head, you start thinking back to Kingston a week ago. They were up 10, blew that game. It's one of those things, sometimes you do just have to learn how to win these tight ones.
Yeah, and the thing is, they are playing, they're a great basketball team. They're really good, played well, but they have lost their last 3, and so some of that plays into your mind, and hopefully the Tigers can
pounce.
4:02 to go in the game, 54-48.
Plenty of time to go if you're Prairie Grove to claw back into this.
They're going to get Alex for a foul. I think that's only Alex.
They get Cole.
I mean, I said he's got a brother named Alex. That's what messed me up.
So that was Ryan and I talked about this in the first game. So you have
Alex.
Two Alexes on the team, and Martinez and Absher. You have about 500 Coles, so it's going to be tough the rest of the season.
Well, my biggest thing with Cole Edmonston is his brother is Alex. And nice, oh.
Man. And to commit the foul. Yeah.
Man, we really missed that opportunity there to stop that play. They go up 8, he can go up 9. We had that play stop, and then McCubbin steals it and then gets the and 1 if he can put this here, and he misses it. Thank goodness.
Tigers desperately need a basket this time down the floor.
Wow.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, we got to have that one.
That's 2 on McCubbin. Everybody except Thomas on the floor for Huntsville, 2 fouls at the moment.
3:25 to go. Tigers down by 8, 56-48. Coran with the ball, gives it up to Absher. Here comes Jace. Could have got a reach-in foul there, no call. Down to 14 seconds. McGar, no good. Easy rebound that time for McCubbin. Tigers going to have to make a move now. I mean, what I'm saying is they're going to need to stop, and they're going to need to do something. We're under 3 minutes. Go ahead.
I was going to say that time down the floor, Coach Govsner put his hands up, said slow it down. I don't think the message got across to some of his team. But, hey, we'll take advantage of it while we can.
Absher battling, doesn't get it. He was fighting hard for that offensive rebound. And McCubbin, wide open three, got it. That may seal the deal for the Eagles. Back up to an 11-point lead with 2:25 to go in the first in the final quarter.
That one was a tough one to give up.
Go work him down low, Edmonston. He's got the height advantage. Should get an and one there, didn't get it. Back down to a 9-point lead, 2 minutes to go. No reason to get too aggressive or foul at this point.
Still plenty of time, especially if they're taking these threes early in the shot clock.
That's a rebound we got to have.
Yep.
That's a rebound we got to have. Unfortunately, we don't get it, and we're down 11. Man, we got to be pretty quick here. Draw. Man, we're down to minute 25. We don't have a lot of time here, guys. Down 11. Edwards kicks it out. Absher for three. Bottom.
That's a big one.
Coach Ed's going to take a timeout. Let's take it with him. 1:16 to go. We're down by 8.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
All right, here's the situation. Tigers are down by 8. A minute and 23 to go in the ball game. What we got to have here, Coach McCone right now is telling his guys, look, you got 35 seconds to blow. Prairie Grove's going to put the pressure on, try to get a turnover. If you don't get that turnover pretty quickly, you need to foul, because you need to get up to 5 fouls pretty quickly. But a turnover, and you can see we're going to have full court pressure this time. They're going to get a foul there on McGar. 1:08 to go. That's the third foul.
2 more to give.
You can still be really, really aggressive here. Oh, and an easy basket for Ogden. Takes them back to a 10-point lead with a minute to go. Got to get a shot off quick, guys. And going to get a foul. Man, I don't want either team with a player hurt.
Especially not Ogden.
Yeah.
1 point off a 30-point effort.
29 on the game. He's got 29. Thomas with 14 and McCubbin with 13 for the Eagles. For Prairie Grove, you've got Jace with 17, Alex Absher with 17. You got McGar with 8, and you've got Evanston with 8. So pretty good balance scoring for the Tigers. There's 42 of your 53.
Yeah, I think obviously you don't have the rebound, so it's pretty safe to say I'm sure Alex probably got a double-double tonight. He was out of bounds. Yeah, he was out of bounds. Right idea, just a little too quick.
Yeah, I think Prairie Grove will put pressure one more time and try to get one more shot at it. If they don't get anything here, I imagine Coach Ed will back them on off, being down double digits. 4 team fouls now, so Prairie Grove will send to the line with the next one.
And they're going to send Ogden.
A little too fast on the foul. You want to try to, you don't want to foul really till they get to the other side. And if you're going to foul a guy, try to get him to give it up. Ogden's going to get 2 shots. they'll get 2 shots the rest way on any foul. They're up by 10. He misses that one. I'm surprised.
He wanted the even 30.
I don't want Huntsville to win the game, but if they are going to win, wouldn't mind seeing the kid get 30. But right now, we're still have an outside chance. They get the even 30, 64-53. And they're going to get the turnover. That's going to do it, really. And there's no reason to foul here. You might want to try to get a turnover down to 20 seconds. That's going to do it. So the Eagles are going to hang on after being up by 20. Prairie Grove got it down to as little as, did we ever get it to 4 or 6? 4?
I think it was at 6.
6. 6 is close. We got it.
I was going to say,
I like Coran still going up strong against the 6'5 McCubbin. Prairie Grove going to lose the opening conference game, but I want to commend our team for a great effort. Early in the game, we were almost at halftime. And if you'll think about this on the halftime, we only had, just before half, only about 3 minutes going half, only 17 points. And we're going to end up with 53 tonight, which is not a bad effort considering. And that's going to do it. The final score, Huntsville Eagles 54, Prairie Grove, or Eagles 64, Prairie Grove 53. That's going to do it. Again, the leading score for the Tigers, well, we'll say the leading score for Eagles was Ogden with 30. Prairie Grove leading scorers, Alex Absher 17, Jace Edwards 17. Let's see, McGarr had 8 and Evanston with 8. That's going to do it. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this team, they play against a team that didn't win a conference game on Tuesday night against Gentry. It's a valiant effort against a squad in Huntsville, finished second in this league a year ago, in contention for that 2, 3, or 4 line. You have to like what you see out of the first game. You go on the road. It's a Friday night. It's early in conference. I think the best basketball is ahead for Prairie Grove.
I agree. I hope we really need to get that game on Tuesday because we'll have a tough one on Thursday against Farmington. Well, that's going to do it. We want to thank our crew tonight. For Stephen Blackston, I'm Lynn Gregson, representing Southern Sports Network. We'll see you next time, and go Tigers!